Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Children's Time. I think you all know that this is a very special time of the year for the church. Our new year begins in Advent. It doesn't begin on January 1st. It begins when we begin to talk about hope and love and joy and peace. Those are the gifts at Christmas that God tries to give us. Today, we're going to prepare room for Jesus by considering what's most important to us. And one of those things is hope.
Let's start with a calm response. I will say something, then you will respond each time with, "We make room for Jesus." As you do, you can rub circles into your heart, like this. Oh wait, you can't see me, never mind. Like what they did. Let's try your part. Okay, excellent. Now I'll provide the call.
Wait a minute.
Make
room for Jesus.
Yeah, make room for family. Make room for friends.
We make room for Jesus.
Make way for love that never ends.
We make room for Jesus.
Make room for others who need a hand.
We make room for Jesus.
Make room to listen to understand.
We make room for Jesus.
Amen.
Cool. Have any of you noticed anything just by looking at the three of us here? Maybe something big in the worship scene?
Maybe it's this thing.
Maybe it's
Definitely
this.
not this thing.
Okay, raise your hand if you're somebody that likes to get presents at Christmas.
You can't see
Is
me.
there anybody out there who doesn't like to get presents at Christmas? Probably not.
Probably people in prison.
Oh, I bet they still like to get presents, don't you think?
Fair point.
I can't think of too many people that don't like presents. So we have a present here, but what do you think is in it, Jess? It's pretty big.
I'm gonna say a miniature pony.
A miniature pony.
A cabinet can fit inside of this thing. I don't think that someone would put a cabinet in a present, but it's optional.
What do you think is in there, William?
A cabinet and a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, a cabinet with a Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, and the cabinet is filled with games because they would just jostle around and break. So you obviously have to buy a kitchen cabinet to put all the games in.
Cool. Well, I'm hoping it's a new puppy because the old one we have right now is pretty barkety. I'd like to have one that's a little more calm.
That would make things worse though.
Oh, maybe so. It'd be too much barking then.
Yeah.
The barkety dog would teach the non-barkety dog how to bark even
And they
more.
would like fight. Then you're getting more barking and then we would have to go to the vet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So maybe
First.
not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Clearly, it's not a pet.
Well, it's something big, I hope. So,
Can I open it?
William, why don't you open it? Let's see
Yeah.
what it is.
Okay, never mind. That didn't work. Okay, how do I do this? Stop. There we go. Can I tear it?
Yeah, of course. That's how kids mostly do it, don't they?
It's from Amazon.
I'm guessing this is how a lot of you open your presents
Hold
on
up, I need to get the knife.
Christmas morning. I know paper just fills our living room.
Hold up, I got
Are
it.
you gonna get a knife?
Yeah. I can just
Okay.
over it.
I don't know what it could be. Maybe a giant clock?
Then
Maybe
wire.
maybe a new artificial Christmas tree.
Okay, that should be good. Never mind. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, and the present is
More box. It's just a box. This is the present. Hold up, wait, there's something. Hold up, there's something here. There's still wrapping. There's still wrapping. That was the issue. Yeah, it's just a box.
Is it just a box?
It's seriously just a box.
It's empty
I
then.
can get in it.
Well, why?
I'm now the box.
Oh yeah, it is
I
empty.
can like live in this box. I can sleep in it.
Already he's beginning to show us what you could do in this box. So maybe it's not empty.
Count
Maybe it's
Dracula.
just filled with possibilities and we have to use our imagination to sort of see and what's in there, what we could do with it. How many of you have ever played with a big box?
I've never had a big box.
So you're already playing with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed now.
So, okay, so William is now going to bed. Apparently this is a box. Well,
I'm Dracula.
we have something pretty powerful here. Hope. How many of you hoped for something that would be in that box? I hoped for a puppy. And Jess hoped for a miniature pony. And William hoped for a cabinet with a Nintendo Switch.
And lots of games in the
Oh,
in
and
the
lots of
cabinet.
games in the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
So one of the gifts God gives us at Christmas is all about hope. And hope is about seeing different possibilities where there were none before. Looking at something that looks like nothing, but it can be something that God is trying to help us be creative with. To see a potential in something, to see a possibility. What a neat gift that God has to give us around that. When we put a little hope and a little heart and just a little bit of creativity, that's when things can really begin to happen in our faith lives too. God can do something with that. Lots of boxes are filled with stuff, but a box like this one isn't a disappointment, is it? You guys were smiling as you watched Will get in the box, and you wondered what was there, didn't you? But for those of us that have hope, we're never disappointed because we see another possibility. We see something there that perhaps others don't, that God is helping us be creative in our lives. I think that's a pretty cool gift, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I got
to
a
be
bed out of it.
And that leaves room for imagination, room for the Spirit to do something within us. I like this gift. I like this gift, hope. As for our closing, we're going to sing a little bit about hope, okay?
Okay, so we're gonna sing together because Advent is a season for singing. The words are simple, and we're gonna sing them to the chorus of the first Noel. And it goes like this. Make room for hope. Make room for hope. Jesus is coming. Make room for hope. Now let's try that together. Ready? Make room for hope. Make room for hope. Jesus is coming. Make room for hope.
Hey, thanks for joining us for this time. Hope you come back for next week's lesson. I think it's going to be on peace. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.